Welcome back, everyone. You know, you get to meet a lot of very impressive people in this business. And these two people are two of the most impressive people I've met. And the reason is that they're this wonderful, unique mix of entrepreneur, artist, musician, and dreamers. That'd be the two of you for sure, without a doubt. This is Barbara Kolarova. Hello.
Hello.
And Alex Lombard. I was so nervous about getting that name out, I can't even tell you. And Barbara is the artistic director, one of the founders with Alex, and general manager of the Lake George Music Festival, and Alex Lombard is the founder. So welcome to both of you. I was really looking forward to having you back again, because in 7 short years, the two of you have taken this dream and really turned it into an internationally recognized festival. That is one big feat. So Alex, just tell me a bit about the music festival. Why did you start this?
Sure. If we look back to the days of George O'Keeffe and Samuel Barber, we can see that Lake George at one point used to be this cultural destination. I think it could be again. I think we have great facilities, great infrastructure, and a beautiful lake, of course. A cultural destination with a great classical music festival.
Well,
is working.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody will tell you, anybody goes anywhere near that lake is inspiration. Any time of the day, any weather, any temperature, you name it, that lake is an inspiration. And I hear that frequently, especially from musicians and artists. Barbara, you're really quite a musician. You've played for us before. My wife and I have been to many of your concerts and seen you. Putting together a program, the kind of program that you put together, again, takes a lot of work. And just so that we can sort of fast forward to the season that's coming up, which starts the 11th, by the way, you have to audition a lot of musicians, right?
Yes.
East Coast and West Coast.
Yes, that's correct.
You were telling me, I think, over 100 musicians.
Yes.
And they're not necessarily from this country, right? They're from all over.
Yes, they're from all over the world, yes. We have musicians from Asia, Taiwan, Korea, China. We have European musicians and, musicians from United States, really all over the place.
Now, you travel all over the world.
Yes.
I made the mistake of asking Barbara where she's been recently, and the list, I couldn't even keep up with the list. Malaysia and China and all throughout Europe and Germany you were performing. In putting the program together, the two of you work on the program together, what's kind of the criteria? Alex?
We tried to mix the classics, the Beethovens, the Mozarts, classical music, standard Warhorse repertoire with new music, contemporary classical music that was written. Some of the music is being written as we speak for next week.
Yeah, right.
It's
sure.
that recent. We're doing world premieres this season.
Wow. Now, in order to be able to do that, when you audition musicians and you're thinking about the program, you have to also build in rehearsal time as well, right? So the musicians really do get to move into this area for that. How many days is it? Like 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks.
Yeah, for that 2-week period, and any given day in any number of different venues around Lake George, there are rehearsals going on all day. And they could be for small rehearsals, right, to larger chamber groups, to an orchestra,
Yes,
correct?
correct.
All right, you know what? Let's talk about the program this year. Give me some highlights, Alex.
Sure. We are doing our premiere, Saratoga Springs debut, actually,
Right.
which is August 23rd. Very excited for that. Zankel Hall, Skidmore College. Beautiful space. And the highlight on that evening is Nikki and Timmy Chewy. Nikki's the concertmaster of the Metropolitan Opera Orchestra. Was in Time for Three. A fantastic duo, along with a number of other really fantastic ensembles. That's August 23rd here in Saratoga. And on the 24th is our final symphony orchestra concert, which is in Lake George High School Auditorium. Again, Nikki and Timmy Chewy are going to give a world premiere performance of a new double violin concerto, along with Beethoven's Symphony No. 7. And Barbara here does all the chamber music program. Up to that point, we have chamber music concerts every night. It's pretty incredible.
As Barbara and Alex both know, that's my favorite form of music, chamber music. Tonight it's back. There's a wonderful chamber performance that I'm going to. there's something very intimate about chamber music that you just can't get with any other combination. You know, there's some fabulous soloists, whatever, but there's something about that combination in a small group of seeing those musicians, how they interact, how they work off of each other, their expressions when they play, their, you know, acknowledgement in a lot of ways. These are things that you take for granted, but I got news for you. When you're sitting in the audience, it's really quite exciting to watch. They're performing all over Lake George Village, by the way, and that would include Shepherd Park, St. James Church, Sacred Heart Church, the Lake George Festival Commons. Well, that's a fun one because you're mixing some real modern stuff in on that one, right? They are performing at Zankel here at Skidmore campus in Saratoga, and also up in North Creek, you told me, at Tannery Pond?
That's correct.
Is that correct? Boy, you're getting around. So not only you put together an amazing program, but you're also moving it all over the place. And by the way, that last performance is 60 plus musicians. Of all the musicians that are coming in to play part in the festival, get together for the program on closing night. And where's that one? Is that in Shepherd Park, the
That's
closing night?
Lake George High School Auditorium.
Okay, yeah, that was the same as last year too. Yeah, that's right. Lake George High School Auditorium is the final performance on the 24th?
Correct.
Got it, okay. You have to find out about tickets. Too much information here, but please go to LakeGeorgeMusicFestival.com. Can't forget that, LakeGeorgeMusicFestival.com, and you can see the complete program list. You can see the performance, the material that they will be performing, and also the ticket prices and schedules. Well, you are that combination of entrepreneurs, artists, and dreamers. That's the magic combination. The best of luck to both of you. I can't wait till the 11th. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Great to see you again. And you know what you have to do the next time, right?
Yes, definitely.
Bring your violin. Okay. Great to see both of you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.